AP Chemistry, Hoover High School. This is the answers video for the Day 6 date assignment. It's assigned on Friday. It was actually posted on Saturday, along with the instruction video. So watch the instruction video. Really, to me, the most important part of this assignment is the questions on the first page and a half. Give at least one sentence. So go ahead and just give, it may not take more than one sentence to answer it. And all of these, the information can be found in the video. So I'm going to move past these. And I'll move and I'll do a few. This is going to be a very short answers video. I'll move on and do some of these that require calculations. So write the conjugate base for the following acids. So a conjugate acid-base pair is one that differs by one proton exactly. Okay, so for H2SO4, it's simply going to be H, that's sulfuric acid. It's simply going to be less 1H. So instead of H2, it's just H, SO4. And since that was a proton that was dissociated, it has a negative charge on it. All right, that's the way. Do all the rest of them the exact same way. We'll do this one. This is formic acid. So that's going to simply be this H dissociates. So you have HCOO minus. And that's all there is to it. These go in the other direction. So for example, this is going to be ClO is going to become H. It's going to take in a proton. That's what a base does. It accepts a proton. And since it has a positive charge, that proton, it offsets the negative charge. So that's how you do that, okay? You can go ahead and do the rest of these. If you have any questions, you can ask me. What's the purpose of the pH scale? Okay, that's in the video, so please watch the video and answer these questions as you do that. All right, answer the following at 25 degrees centigrade. Okay, so up some of them, and you can do the calculation. So the pH of a hydronium concentration of 4.87 times 10 to the negative fifth. So the answer to that is simply going to be, it's going to be the negative log of that number, of that concentration. So just to show you how to do that on the calculator in case you're not aware. Okay, so we're going to bring in the calculator here, and it's going to be negative log, it opens a parenthesis, 4.87 times 10 caret for the exponent, and it's negative 5, close the parenthesis, and hit equal, and it gives you 4.3, so the pH is 4.3. Okay, and you can do the rest. I'll do one more for POH. POH is the same thing. It's just going to be negative log. Okay, minus 9, and it gives us 8.0. So we're going to write POH. Okay, don't get them confused. You can be calculating one and accidentally write pH there. So that's going to be 8.0. All right, you can do some of those others. I'll do a couple down here. All right, so you want to know the H3O concentration when the pH is 5.8. So what you do is go to your formulas, and that's going to be 10 raised to the power of negative pH, negative sign down here, this one, negative 5.8, and that gives you, okay, so you're not going to write this, you can write it in scientific notation. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and well, let's just go to 1.6, okay, and it's 10 to the negative 6. And it is a molarity, it's a concentration, so you should put the unit of measure on the end there, okay? So you can do the same for the rest of these. All right, now we're going to do a few that require two conversions. So we're going to go from OH to pH. So two ways to do it. You either convert from OH concentration to hydronium concentration and then from hydronium to pH, or you go from OH to POH and then from POH to pH. I'll go ahead and do the second one. So we're going to we want to start with pH and get to where am I? God. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now some of these down here require two conversions. So this one is going to ask you for the hydronium concentration given a pH. So you can either start at pH and then go to the hydronium, I meant to say hydroxide. Go from pH to the hydronium concentration, that's the H3O, and then from H3O concentration to OH concentration. Or you can go from pH to POH, and then from POH you can go to OH concentration. I'm going to do the second way. So from pH to POH is this. Go ahead and write your formula. I'm actually going to write it in terms of POH, so we need to rearrange it. Okay, so there it is. So 14, it's KW is the 14. Go back and review the video if you didn't know that. And that's going to equal 7.2. Okay, so that is the POH. Okay, now you need to get from POH to OH concentration. There's POH, so that's going to be 10 raised to the negative 7.2. And that gives you this number, so be careful counting the zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6.3 times 10 to the negative 8th molar, and that is the OH concentration. Okay. All right, the rest of these are done the same way. I'm going to leave them for you to do. Again, there's several examples in the instruction video, and if you have any questions or would like to check your answers, I will be checking the ones that I didn't do for you. Be sure you know how to do them, but please come to me for help if you need that. This assignment's due on Wednesday. So, but try to get it done as soon as possible because you're going to need this. If you need to know how to do pHs to do what we do on Monday as well as Wednesday. Okay, that's it. That was a short video, and take care.